I thought it'd be great to bring in an expert, Beth McKibben from Rough Draft Atlanta, so we can all kind of draw up some plans. And sometimes there's stuff that pops up you don't know exists. So, Beth, welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me back.
Yes, absolutely. You have great information over there at Rough Draft Atlanta. Senior editor in charge of food and dining.
How many nights a week do you go out to dinner? I love your job.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, it depends on what I might be researching for stories, but it could be as many as every day of the week. So
I love it. Especially if you're in Atlanta. Yes.
Yes. There's so much food. There's just, oh my Lord.
Valentine's Day is such a rookie night to go because you get gouged in the pocketbook, in my opinion.
The fixed price menus and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a Hallmark night out that I prefer to do it on any other night.
Well, maybe Beth has some recommendations, Barnes.
My question was, are all the things you're going to talk about actually on Valentine's Day, or is it just around it?
Some of them are and some of them aren't.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, and you're right. There are a lot of people that choose not to go out on Valentine's Day because there are many more people in the restaurants than there would normally be, even on a Wednesday night. So a lot of people either eat out the weekend before or the weekend after the actual Valentine's Day holiday. So
that's smarter.
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of people just can't, especially during the work week, it's really hard to escape your daily life. So people prefer to eat when they have a little bit more time and it's a little bit more leisurely.
Well, let's go through them. What you got?
Well, I mean, I do have, a couple of places that we had on our list of, one was a Son in My Belly over there in Kirkwood. They always do like a really casual Valentine's Day dinner. And, it definitely is going to be more of a prefix menu situation, but it's very chill. It's very neighborhood driven. Anybody who's eaten at Son of My Belly, the regulars know this is a very low key place to dine out. It's not going to be something where you have to dress to the nines and make reservations, weeks in advance.
I like that little neighborhood place.
And they're doing, I think it's like a 4-course menu, and there's wine pairings if you want them. And they also have zero proof drinks for people that aren't indulging in alcohol. So that's smart. One.
Why do they do the prefixed menus? Why do they do those? Is it so the kitchen can't handle the stress, or?
Yeah. And a lot of times because you've got like a holiday where there's a lot of volume in the restaurant, more than there would normally be, they trot out those prefixed menus because it makes it more predictable for the kitchen. They know exactly what they have to cook. The wait staff knows exactly, the coursing, the timing of things. It's just easier on the restaurant staff to be able to have that predictability, which is why you see those prefix menus, not just on Valentine's, but you see that at New Year's Eve. You see it a lot of times you see it for Mother's Day brunch, which is another huge restaurant holiday.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exactly why they do it.
And I looked at the menu, Beth, and it looks incredible. So I'm all about this place. I love this place. Son of My Belly.
What else you got?
I think the other one that looks really fun is the Eatavision and Plaza Theater. This is the owner behind Community Food Space and We Suki Suki, who has this kind of dinner and a movie thing going on, where she basically creates an entire menu based off of a specific movie, mostly, to kind of pair with each scene.
Yeah. So
I believe this is going to be like 11 courses based off the movie Like Water for Chocolate.
That's smart.
It's so cool. And you can order it and then pick it up and watch the movie at the plaza, or you can pick it up and take it home and watch the movie at home. And then each course is paired with a specific scene.
That's so different.
11 courses?
They're not massive, but it's just like, specific bites or, something fun like that. And I think like the other things that I always love a dive bar on Valentine's Day for the people that are just like, nope, I'm not into this. Dive bars are like, this is actually a really busy holiday for the dive bars too. I know they're doing a karaoke ball over at Star Bar. I know Smith's Old Bar is doing something with a rock show over there. So you've got, that kind of option. You've got the food, like the Tacos La Via over there in Smyrna and Kennesaw is doing a heart-shaped taco platter. I mean, Bruno Napoli is doing a heart-shaped margarita pizza. One I think that I don't know if you can still get it. It may be sold out at this point, but the mise en place for two that Star Provisions is doing based off some of their bacchanalia, because it's the sister market restaurant cafe to Bacchanalia next door. And so they've got this massive menu that you can bring home and just have like a romantic dinner at home for two.
Nice.
So yeah, there's some cool stuff.
They should do like the Get Lucky package where you have like the guy can buy all the stuff. You just put it in there and you warm it up and it looks like you made this meal.
Right. I mean, you could do it for this.
Right, exactly.
I kind of feel like you have something for everyone on this list, though, Beth. This is fantastic, and it's on your website, roughdraftatlanta.com.
Yeah, what else? What's some other highlights for Valentine's?
I think the couple that I didn't see because they just put it up on their Instagrams, but Three Parks over in Old Fourth Ward, the wine shop over there is doing on the 13th. They're doing a wine tasting of all wines made by women producers. So that is something maybe you could do that with your girls or your friends or your spouse, partner. And then the other one that I thought was really cool was Annie Quatrano's restaurant over there, Dub's Fish Camp at Potsy Market, is doing an oysters and champagne tasting. So that might be something like if you're over there and you're like, you know what, I don't want to do anything like crazy, but this looks cool. I'm just going to pop over there, do some oysters, have some champagne, and call it a day. So, yeah, I mean, because a lot of people they go all out on Valentine's, and some people are just like, no, I'm just going to keep it really low key.
A question on that. If you were going to go all out, balls to the wall, what would be your night out? Where would you go? What is like the hard one to get into, the most impressive? You're taking your date to where?
Oh, my Lord. Wow. That's a hard question. It is. And, because I think, again, what I consider like all out may not be the same as someone else.
That's true.
But I mean, for me, I will have to say, because I love what Jerry does over at Aria, I love Aria. That would be my preference. I just think that restaurant is such a special place in Atlanta, and I love that place. And you can go really, really hard there and get that tasting menu, and then you've got that Bible of wine that they have basically, and you can just go all out.
And the great secret is, if you know to ask for it, you can eat down in the wine cellar, which is pretty cool. Like, I would think that's hard to get on Valentine's, but if you plan it out a little ahead, you can get that. And it's a pretty unique dining experience at Aria, I think. I've done it a few times. I love it. Yeah.
I just think, you've got a lot of really amazing restaurants in Atlanta, but Aria for me is just one of those restaurants that it's just such a special place, and they're just so good at what they do. And I've never had a bad meal there.
Nice. Well, thank you. That's good information for you Valentine's people who are going to throw down on rookie night.
A lot of good info here. Thank you, Beth.
Yeah, Beth McKibben from Rough Draft Atlanta. And they can get all those on your site, right, on Rough Draft?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
Hey, Siri, I'm feeling romantic. Tell me a Valentine's Day joke.
Okay, what's the difference between you and a calendar?
What?
A calendar has a date for Valentine's Day.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 99X.